Internet! X Factor 1080 here, back with another Death Battle reaction. We are now reacting to the new Death Battle that came out. It is for Ruby Rose from RWBY versus Maka Albarn from Soul Eater. Now, my knowledge of both characters, or should I say both franchises, really. RWBY, pretty good show. I really like RWBY. I really enjoyed the first 3 volumes, and back when I was in the good old days of RWBY was like a really fun series back in the old days of when I was in high school, watching Red vs. Blue as well, which is kind of funny because I actually did watch RWBY Volume 4, but I didn't actually finish it because I didn't feel like watching RWBY anymore. I just didn't think it was as good as the first 3 volumes in my opinion, but yeah, RWBY, pretty good series. And now Soul Eater, another good show, a pretty good anime. It is definitely worth checking out. The ending was kind of okay, but yeah, I really enjoyed the show. So yeah, I enjoyed both shows. So who I think is going to win this one? My money is going to be on Maka. RWBY, I think, has the speed advantages, but I think Maka is more powerful. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright. Anyways, let's get on to the reaction, shall we? So here we go. Ruby Rose versus Maka Albarn. Here we go. Let's get into it. Alright.
Ruby Rose versus Maka Albarn.
The battle of spunky teens with oversized gardening tools. He's
Yep.
with my boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright, let's do this.
I remember when Mama Boomstick read me bedtime fairy
RWBY.
tales. Stories of heroes and warnings about eating those little berries and quicksand. So much quicksand.
Yet in the world of Remnant, fairy tales are real. Here, huntresses do battle with monstrous grim, and there was nothing more exciting than that to Ruby Rose.
Daughter to the world-renowned huntress, Summer, who disappeared.
An official VTuber.
Nothing more than to
Eats
be a
cookies and drinks
Her
milk.
dedication paid
Likes
off.
books, cool
In
weapons for
battle,
family.
defeated
Penny.
ahead.
Trained by
Your
Crow,
secret husband and huntress.
Yang,
Ruby
Ubud,
clearly
Austin.
showed prodigious talent.
Not just that, she's got the weapon geek gene just like yours truly. Ruby doesn't leave home without her.
I love the first 3 volumes.
Like a high-tech sight, and it is, but it's also a gun. Ruby made Crescent Rose herself.
Crescent
Like a dance
Rose,
between
personally
Reaper
forged at
Strike
Signal
and
Academy.
Sniper Rifle.
Blade can rotate 360 degrees. Forms, scythe, sniper, war scythe, dust, fire, lightning, gravity, steam, ice, stone, hard light.
And moving it exactly how she wants, despite it being like bigger than she is.
Oh yeah.
Noodle arms. The girl can't even throw a punch.
Well, she might not need to, given the strength of her aura. All living beings in Remnant have an aura, except dark creatures like Grim, though not all of them can utilize it in combat without extensive training. See, aura forms a barrier that blocks fatal blows and even heals wounds.
It can make
Yeah.
weapons stronger too. When Ruby
Remember
slips
that.
a cartridge of dust into Crescent Rose,
that's-
her aura lights up
that's
nature's
fun.
wrath.
Yeah, that's volume 4, I think.
Dramatic, but accurate. This dust represents the base elements of the world. Fire, electricity, ice, wind, anti-gravity.
Powers, aura, barrier, enhanced physique, enhanced healing, enhanced senses, bolsters dust, and weaponry, aura, restorative items, semblance, petal burst.
She can power up her kicks to greater military-grade
These
steel.
dust should be comparable to Weiss's, which was able to kill a Queen Lancer that had
Blasted
previously.
through Huntress classes with flying colors. Almost right away, she was appointed the leader of her own group, with White Steve, Lake Belladonna, and Big Sam
yep.
Jalong. Oh, I get it. Team RWBY.
Yep.
Ruby's hope for many years of learning with her friends would be dashed as evil machinations spread like wildfire. With a flash of silver light, beacon had fallen.
Ruby's friends
All a
dead.
beacon.
Her school.
Oh yeah, I hated this.
Disarmed. Oh,
Yeah, I hated that.
went way too far.
Salem saw
Yeah.
the world divided. And it was
Yeah,
time
when
to
that
say
Adam
goodbye
chopped off
to
Yang's
any
arm
family
and
ever after.
But
Cinder
Ruby wouldn't
killed
give up like
Ura.
that, so she set out
Yeah,
to
I was
change
pissed
the
off
world.
at the end of
Even
Volume
as
3.
Crescent Rose began to
I ain't
feel
gonna lie.
heavier and heavier. Could she really save the world like her fairy tale heroes? All she did is what she's always done and never stopped moving forward.
Because Crescent Rose wasn't the only thing she needed. She had to improve her semblance too.
Right. While aura is essentially the manifestation of one's soul, the semblance is an expression of their personality.
Basically, it's a superpower farmed by Aura. And Ruby's got super speed. Or a teleport. Or what is she doing exactly?
Close. This is Petal Burst, a mixture of speed, teleportation, and intangibility. Ruby can rocket from one point to another in milliseconds.
By literally bursting into petals.
Sort of. According to Best Robo Girl Penny, Ruby's semblance
Best Robo Girl.
variable. It involves
Yeah,
breaking the body
Penny's
down
cute.
to its molecular components before zooming
dude.
off in complex paths.
Speaking of
Negating
cute,
the
there's
laws
a
of mass
little
entirely.
kitten
AKA
over
Super
here.
Speed Plus. And Nora's best girl. Ruby's
Nora's best girl.
Flying missiles look completely still. Good luck tagging her with a bullet or a breadstick.
She's not quick enough to give Emerald and Mercury a hard time, and they've dodged actual lightning.
She's faster than Blake, who could keep up with the most cringe bonus of all, Adam Taurus.
Well, he did.
Yeah,
fast
I
as
hated
compared to
Adam.
actual
I ain't
particle
gonna lie.
beam. In real life, such a beam is created by accelerating charged particles to just under light speed.
So, that's impressive.
With
Motherfuckers
such
over here,
powerful
bootleg
ability,
Virgil over
Ruby
here.
could safely shine her smile for years, even as she carried the fate of Remnant across the world. To her friends, she was a beacon of hope.
Well, yeah, because she's got one more superpower. Her silver eyes. Just
yeah.
Ruby inherited them from the god of light as a weapon against negative anti-life energy, like the evil goop Grim spawned from. Just a wink and blam. Sayonara, Dragon of Darkness.
But Ruby still
That's what
didn't
she did in,
falter.
at the end of Volume 3, I
As she
think.
journeyed across Remnant, she
Fates
leveled up to defeat
decapitated
all
a giant
sorts of
Nevermore.
magic and mechanized foes. Her team could even match
Met
the ace
Superman and Ragna's Blood Edge. Defeated Torch. That's a crossover stuff. Defeated Torchwick, Cinder, Harriet.
Whose aura was strong enough to contain a bomb that was about to
The
detonate.
Aesop's were also able to contend somewhat with Maiden Penny, who has a similarly impressive feat of lifting a Semitic Coliseum.
The weight of being a leader, a savior, and a huntress like her mother would get heavier and heavier and heavier.
She got over it. Look at her go!
Taking Crescent Rose firmly in hand and sending a message of unity to the rest of the world. Ruby had finally left the fairy tale behind, taking one more step toward the day we've waited for.
Today's battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and
Every day.
Alright, now on to
A
Maka.
sound soul dwells within a
With
sound
a
mind.
sound mind and a sound body.
But all the unjust evil souls of this world are on the Disney Fast Pass to becoming a Kishin.
Destructive gods mutated from good-natured souls. A Kishin could plunge the world into chaos and madness. If only someone could stop them.
Bing bong, it's the DWMA. Welcome to Death Weapon Meister Academy.
Death Weapon Meister Academy.
Literally, his name is Death.
Here,
Yep.
Death tasks
The
humans
literal
to be
Grim Reaper himself.
of demon weapons.
Demon
AKA
weapon?
people who are also a weapon. No, really, they transform into weapons. Guns, ninja stars, hammers, you name it. A Meister weapon pair kills and consumes lost souls to keep the Kishin away. Jack
Yep.
the Ripper? More like Jack the Fraud.
And so, the demon weapon Soul was paired with the dutiful rising star, Maka Albarn.
Maka Albarn.
Classic teacher's pet.
Background, full name Maka Albarn, likes books, studying, puzzles, drum dances, dislikes unfaithful men and raw fish. Weapon partners and souls.
Hey, Soul's not just any demon weapon, he's a sight. And he's got his sights on upgrading to the highest level of Death Sight.
Which would be a high honor. And lucky for Soul, Maka always aims high.
With that common goal, Maka and Soul formed the Dream Team. All they needed was 99 Kishin eggs and the soul of a witch. Easy, right?
Maybe, since Maka is extraordinarily perceptive at spotting and examining souls. She can detect spiritual presences from millions of yards away, and can discern its nature, stability, and emotions.
Time for class then.
Soul,
The two trained hard.
aka Soul Leader, gets Blast Weapon.
Maka guides Soul in the
At
direction
page
she wants
13
to
to
go,
15,
but Soul
the locations, Death Side, Pianist,
Maka's
Shapeshifting, Human
Soul's the
Insight
weapon.
States, Flight
conductor
via
and
the Manifest
instrumentalist,
Wings.
a
I
Meister
don't know
weapon
about
pair
that.
cannot work in harmony.
I think that's probably from the...
Cooperation.
Too bad their teamwork sucked. They fumbled the easiest chance for death.
Yeah, they do have a tendency to argue with each other.
With Soul's wavelength. She was skilled, sure, more skilled than most.
Keyword most. There were plenty of rivals showing her up, like Blackstar and
Black Star,
Really puts a damper
Stocky.
on the straight A's when this show-off is doing better than you.
Oh yeah, Black Star, I kind of find it irritating. But he did kind of grow on me
What I said
though.
about wavelength wasn't metaphorical. Rather, wavelengths are the means with which Meister and weapon draw strength through each other. Think of two wavelengths as different emotional amplitudes that must merge at one alignment.
If the Meister's the guitar and the weapon's the amp, then they
Yep.
that loop to increase its frequency. That's soul resonance.
Soul
Soul
resonance.
resonance.
A telepathic link and surges their strength and speed.
And preps them for cool sight moves like the Witch Hunt Slash. A
Witch
big
Hunt
energy
Slash.
strike that puts the L in evil.
As the name implies, it works
Techniques,
especially well
soul
against
perception,
witches.
soul resonance,
Creatures
wavelength
exclusive
control,
or
anti-demon wavelength, hunt slashes, witch and demon, number 6 hunt, letter U hunt, letter I slash, like menace
Maka
severing.
and Soul were becoming a synchronized unit. Though one would sometimes need to rein in the other's.
And the other guys gotta stop their annoying overthinking, Wiz.
But everything changed after a unique encounter with Krona,
Krona!
which nearly killed Soul.
Now Soul had an ogre pal in his head, waiting for him to swing on over and play the piano. Yep, Soul got infected with black blood.
Black blood was specially brewed as a weaponizable blood. It hardens and strengthens its user's body, inside and out, increasing their physical ability. They can even block blades with their bare skin.
Too bad it comes with a little side effect of madness with a capital M.
A force of fear and sadness all living things possess, which threatens to ruin the world.
So it was kind of a
Yeah.
big deal that Maka was bummed by how she got Soul in a jam. But thanks to Soul, she got over it and even welcomed in their new little ogre buddy.
Now when Soul plays his grand piano, their soul resonance sings even louder through the black blood.
Giving Maka all the perks of
Oh, yeah, during
too.
her fight with
Even
Krona.
the crazy parts. Bet you didn't expect that, Crota.
But evil saw their plans through. The Kishin Asura had arrived.
Asura.
Madness was spreading everywhere.
So Maka and Soul had to lock in and
Yeah,
upgrade
Asura
their
was a
witch
bad
to the even
motherfucker.
stronger Demon Hunt Slash. They went on even
Demon
more
Hunt
missions
Slash.
to reach souls with classmates like Blackstar, and that guy outran his own shadow.
Perhaps the most obvious evidence ever of faster-than-light speeds, and Maka could finally keep up with him.
Pair that with her fight with the demon tool Gopher, who could obliterate whole mountains, and you've got one hell of an ass kicker.
And yet, Maka's relationship with Soul still faltered. Soul was the real star here. Even other Meisters were trying to take him as a weapon, away from Maka.
I mean, he literally moves himself, so Maka couldn't help but wonder if she was holding him back all along.
But Soul said the truth. In all of their missions, their teamwork was the key to their victory. An orchestral performance is only as good as the one conducting. And so, their wavelengths played in harmony, and Maka donned a dress of black blood.
It's an armor.
Black
literally
blood
made of
dress.
blood, and it lets Maka fly around.
Yeah, it's probably from the manga. I've never read the manga. I only watched the
At the
anime.
same time, Soul discovered he could hack souls and directly transmit Maka's anti-demon wavelengths, basically shutting their enemy completely down through Soul Adagio.
And they finally achieved
He's
Death Sight.
defeated Blair, Arachne, Medusa, Krona, Yuriko, Kishin, Asura.
Maka and Soul flew to the moon.
Kept up with Black Star and Death the Kid.
But so dense
Carved
it has
through
the same
Gopher's
mass as
blast.
the planet itself.
Outpaced
The
Medusa's
very
vectors
world's
and
sanity
vector
was
arrows.
safe.
Krona might have gone insane, but Maka still reached out to their new friend Soul until the Kishin showed up to ruin everything. Come on, Asura, they're having a moment here. Timing, bro.
In what would be Maka's final exam, Maka, Soul, and all of their friends faced off against the Kishin.
And she passed.
Characters from Fire Force have shown greater feats.
Perfected her teamwork with Soul. Their wavelengths were pitch perfect.
Asura
I need to start watching Fire Force again.
crater them into the moon.
I only watched like the first 10 episodes. Oh, damn!
Their souls with madness, and each time they successfully realigned their wavelengths.
Until they kicked his ass with one final upgrade, the Kishin Hunt Slash.
Kishin Hunt Slash.
Chop! Now that's what I call absolute cinema.
A sound soul dwells within a sound mind and body. So should you feel overwhelmed by evil's roars, just write 42 42 564 whenever you want to knock on death's door.
Good reference. Alright.
Congratulations to us.
Wiz, your ego is showing.
And why not? This death battle is episode 200.
Well, yeah, it's a big deal, so we've got a big discount on our website to celebrate.
That's www.deathbattle.gg.
Website members already get awesome deals like
Yeah, this is officially this 200th episode of Death Battle.
on YouTube and a bunch of behind-the-scenes goodies. And if you sign up today, you can use our code DB200 to get 20% off.
You can only grab this discount in the next
Pretty awesome that we've gone this far.
20% off your website membership.
But they've gone this far, but yeah.
Where else are you gonna find such absolute cinema? No, really, we made an absolute cinema desk mat. It's on the store. Cool as fuck.
Cool.
All right, the combatants are.
Hey, RWBY TV. Yeah, it's a cute series.
It's time for a psych battle!
Okay, it's official. This is so not cool.
Oh, come on, Soul. Our target should be here, so try helping out. Hi! Who are you looking for?
Nice Zoro versus Urza reference.
Little Red Riding Hood, your humanity has strayed from its just path, and the Shinigami has called it. Your boyfriend turns into a sight.
That's pretty much how I thought it really would react.
I like my soul, thanks.
Getting cute. By the way, good character model for Maka there, and Soul.
Won't lie, Red. Your moves are sick, but too slow for my Meister.
You haven't seen anything yet. Focus. She's good, but we can handle it.
Let's go, Soul Regiment!
Oh, is that her aura? Alright.
Stop hitting me.
By the way, that's her actual voice actress, Lindsay Jones.
Here.
And it's awesome that they got Lindsay to do Ruby's voice. That's what I like about those RWBY death battles. Is that they got the actual voice actress who does the voice. Damn! Ouch. Up, black blood dress.
Interesting. Her soul forms a barrier. Try helping out.
Relax.
Oh, I like that. Why do they never show this in the anime? This black blood dress. That little demon.
Sorry, but I'll never stop fighting. I'm Ruby Rose, and I am a huntress.
Soul Adagio.
Oh, that's her aura gone.
Ruby!
Silver eyes.
The wavelengths. Damn it, she's. Stay strong, Maka. You got this.
Damn.
A simple, honest soul. Ruby Rose, huh?
The moon.
Rest
Well, two
in peace,
moons.
RWBY. But hey, it's not up and you get to see sight-on-sight action like that.
Let's break this down with the 4 categories
All right.
that represent this matchup. First, strength.
Or a supercharged Ruby's strength way higher than you think, like kicking this Grim through steel. But Maka's soul resonance could match Gopher, who destroyed mountains.
Now, Team Ruby did defeat Vine, whose aura contained a bomb that could have wiped out a city.
Adding up their flight speed and how far Harriet said they'd have to fly to avoid the blast, that's a 366 kiloton bomb.
It's possible Ruby's own aura possesses a similar level of, say, energy strength. Though her semblance obviously can't replicate what Vine did.
Black Blood Maka got
The
blasted
moon's
by
mass
Asura into the
was
moon.
increased to
Yeah, it's
equal
small,
Earth's
but
in
its
the
mass is the same
prequel
as Earth's,
series,
right?
Fire
Hitting
Force,
Asura's
by
strikes at
character.
2 quadrillion tons of TNT.
Oh, wait.
Over 5 billion
Fire
times
Force
higher
is
than Vine.
is
Maka
Fire
kept
Force a
straight.
prequel to
Speed wasn't as clear
Soul
cut.
Eater? Seriously?
Ruby's a fast little gal. Maka kept up with Black.
I had no idea they were connected.
Shadows and whatnot. But as
Well, I guess that explains the similar art style.
Blocked a particle beam.
But yeah, I figured
Distance
Maka
and
wins
time to react
the
had
strength
moved
advantage.
About 42% the speed of light. Not quite faster than your own shadow.
Man,
Terror.
Adam wants to
Still,
be Virgil
Ruby's
so
power burst
bad.
has become far faster than this.
Well,
over
Maka
time,
has said
and
that
clearly
Black Star
gets
is
more
stronger
than a
than
2-time
her.
speed
She
increase on top
frequently
of that
keeps up with her
40%, making her well past
The
light
two
speed.
can also
Definitely
utilize.
enough to take
Okay.
on Harriet, who was all about speed. Angry speed.
This isn't to say Maka couldn't keep up thanks to Soul Resonance, but Petal Burst makes this comparison close enough to call it a tie.
Oh,
And
it's
their
pretty
speed
even.
would be key to winning in skill.
Come on,
Huh.
Wiz. Call it what it really is. It's Scythery.
That's not a
Scyther.
word.
Maka's Scythery was pretty good, but Soul does all the movement for her. As a Meister,
Scythe
she was
skills.
mostly a guide.
It's easy to assume that Ruby's Scythery was superior. She's entirely self-sufficient at dancing with her weapon.
Soul's own control is still a factor here, but it doesn't change that Ruby's been swinging that thing for way longer than Maka. Ruby's got Scythery in the bag.
Perhaps this edge would be enough for Ruby to avoid Maka's far greater strength if she had the better powers.
So, Aura's
yeah.
barriers, healing, superpowers, and so on, but it's got one big weakness.
It is a finite resource that is required for all of Ruby's powers.
Petal Burst
Yeah.
activating dust, even powering up Crescent Rose takes juice and some aura. Once it's gone, Ruby's totally vulnerable.
And there's a
Yeah.
second key factor regarding aura. It is specifically a manifestation of Ruby's soul.
And Maka's powers are all about taking on souls. Maka had lots of ways to break through Ruby's aura, like Soul Adagio.
And since Maka is exceptionally gifted at examining souls, she could definitely figure out how aura works.
But, plot twist, what about Ruby's silver eyes? Her anti-Grim eye beams? Turns out they were actually her best secret weapon.
The negative power of Grim is quite similar to Madness wavelengths, which power Black Blood. Since anti-demon wavelengths can cancel out Black Blood, the silver eyes should achieve a similar effect.
But Maka and Soul's whole story is about
Silver eyes
reaching that
provided
perfect
Ruby
soul
with
resonance.
minor
Asura
resistance.
tried every way in the book and more to separate their wavelengths and failed. And we already talked about how much stronger he is than Ruby. Maka takes powers, because when she rose to the occasion, Ruby didn't stand a semblance of a chance and bit the dust.
The winners are Maka Albarn and Soul Evans.
Wait, his name is Soul Evans? Next time on Death Battle.
Alright. What the hell? Blade? Oh, it's a live action one! He's Mahawk! Hell yeah! Oh, thank you, Monty. Yeah, rest in peace, Monty. Hey, look, Freelancer Amber. Shout outs to her. Yeah, yeah, I like her videos too. I like her reactions to death battles. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was RWBY vs Maka death battle. Really enjoyed. So, yeah, that was my reaction to Ruby Rose from RWBY versus Maka Albarn from Soul Eater. I know I said that already. But yeah, I'm happy that I got to react to it, and it came out close to my birthday, actually, so I kind of got a birthday death battle, so cool. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and if you did, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, all that awesome stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Until then, X Factor 1080 signing off. Goodbye.